my stream, I will be doing some Madden. I will be doing a franchise, so yes. Oh crap, that's too loud. Yes, I will be playing PewDiePie's diss track in the background. I hope you all don't mind. I was gonna say y'all. Alright.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
I had to turn the music off. I don't want to get copyrighted. It says I don't want to get copyrighted. Plays PewDiePie's diss track. Well, PewDiePie doesn't what's it called? Doesn't copy strike commanders, you know. Yeah. I really so come on, T-Series.
Select the team you
Alright,
want to join.
so I'm assuming the Titans have us their jerseys. And the team I don't really care.
Recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right.
Oh my I'm just gonna do a fantasy draft instead for the whole thing, so yeah. I'm a blue-eyed white virgin while you're just talking meditation. You gotta fit all the population in your nation, but I got 9-year-olds. No, I'm just gonna make one selection. Who's still in? No, if I'm doing multiple years for this, I'm gonna take Garoppolo. Whatever role is he? Oh, he's only an 83. Yeah, I'm taking Russ. Graph. I'm really good with mobile players. Now I'm just gonna advance to the end of the draft, see what happens. So yeah. And I think it's like 50 rounds, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Oh, nope. It's not 50. I think it's like 55 probably then. Yeah, the sub gap is growing. Yay. Hello, person. Let's see what team I got. Holy crap. My team's good. I'm probably gonna need like a 4 or 5 receiver. And oh my god, my defense is super bad. I need a right outside linebacker and a middle linebacker. And possibly I can get a left end in the process. I'm happy with Brent Grimes. Let's see free agency though. Of course, the 2 best players in free agency are kickers. Wait, who's my punter? I got a guy that spawned. as my punter. But yeah, I'm just gonna do some trades. Hopefully I can get some new positions. I have a decent enough center, I guess. TJ Watt. That seems convincing. 80 overall. I don't care. Won't be that bad. Middle linebacker. Well, guess what? I need one of those two. Are they interested in this guy? I can't tell. I'm probably colorblind. Is that orange or red? I need a running back. Tony Michelle. The only person they're interested in is Sony Michelle. They also need a right guard. Is that good? They're interested in two of the guys. Crap, TJ's gonna be really hard to get. I figured. Sure, I can get them. Okay, I don't really care. Of course. See, this is just like 1 year thing, so I could put some draft picks in KJ. If I put a 3rd round pick, I might be able to get him. If not, I'll just throw in a 2nd. Yeah, the 2nd will probably work. Or I could replace Ridley with another like 4th rounder, possibly. I'm trying 5th rounder, then a 4th rounder for next year. I'm just gonna keep my 1st rounder for this year, cause that's gonna have like really good value. Dude, why are they declining this? Holy crap, this is annoying. Sean Lee. Of course it's Dallas that gets him. I know Sean Lee's really good, but he's pretty old, so I thought the value for him would be pretty low as well. Oh my god. Whatever positions I need, I can. I could trade Vita Vea. Hey Nico. Those are interested. Do they have any positions that I need? I could use middle linebacker. What's that? Bobby Wagner. This isn't gonna be close to going free. Yeah, I figured. Honestly, they might accept like a second round pick possibly. Oh my god. Holy crap, dude. Wait, Nico, are you still in the chat right now? Alright. Just making sure. Dude, it almost restricted your message saying subscribe to PewDiePie. It said, do you want to show this message? Seriously? Oh my god. Why are they not accepting this? I put in a second for this year, I think. Is that a second from this year? Or is that a second for next year? You know what? I'm just gonna go into the games. My offense is probably good enough to win the championship. I bet. Hey, Nico, you left my quarterback.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Tennessee Titans and the Miami Dolphins. No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway.
It's 2019.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get
I
set
have a
to take
question.
over
How
on
is he
offense.
trash if he's a
They'll have the
92
speedy
overall?
Tyrod Taylor calling the shots, the former Virginia Tech Hokie.
And what a season he had in 2017 where he led the Buffalo Bills to their first playoff appearance in 17 years. 22 and 20 in 3 years as the Bills starter, but he's so good at protecting the football. Only 4 interceptions thrown in 15 starts in 2017, the lowest interception percentage in the NFL.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. These two teams, Titans and Dolphins, met last year, week 5. That was Jay Cutler.
1 minute. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Yeah, Nico's in 92.
Versus Matt Castle, and it was the Dolphins getting a fourth-quarter touchdown from Jarvis Landry, and they held on to win 16-10 in South Florida. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's caught down after a very nice gain. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
Oh, my God.
Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back.
Imagine these healthy seasons.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Demario Davis there on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Also, Stuart, your last name sounds like you'd be in, what's the movie called with the rat that kicks?
On second down, here's Taylor. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
I don't know why it reminds me of that.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
False start, offense.
So that'll back them up 5. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long.
They're going to be on the ground a lot this game is. I mean,
from the shotgun, it's Taylor. And he couldn't hang on to it.
It's her in the same play when Diggs got injured. You see that same play that Diggs got injured on.
It just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
He barely had time to look up before he was injured.
Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
I just have Howard. Doesn't even know Howard is injured.
Second down, here's Wilson. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Sam Michelle cringes.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. First down, Titans, gain of 12. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
To the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball
especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
And is Nico even still here? Wait, I haven't remained Coos.
Play action. It's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Rookie Derwin James with a pick. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
I love how Edelman died for the tackle, and he starts just like rolling around the ground.
Like that, prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Well, no, I was a kicker. You got to remember
Edelman's rolling on the ground. You just know his athleticism.
This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense
Wait,
now,
Nico, what do you play on? All Madden, all pro,
and
rookie?
last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do.
Is that a joke? Do you actually play on rookie, though?
Advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
This is Howard on 2nd down. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. Some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a first down for them, too.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Dancing to his left. With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. They'll run it now out of the gun.
So how is he starting to show up with
STO line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Now it's Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Cliff Averill in there to get him for a loss of 5. That's something this coaching staff told us they want to see a lot more of this season.
I imagine the entire time in the offseason when these guys were taking breaks from watching film, when they were out running and doing all the other things, all they were thinking about is how do we create more sacks? They loved what they just saw there.
Because they were near the bottom of the league in 2017.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Oh, no.
Oh, he may have gotten lucky.
Meant to pass it
Trying to dump it off underneath on the
X.
check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete. Now Giorgio Tavecchio for the field goal try. On the left hash, this from 48 yards.
How do I miss that?
It's
I'm
no good,
stupid.
and this score will stay right where it is.
Well,
I
this
bet
winds
you.
up an empty possession.
Or
Everything looked
last
okay.
name.
He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
So the missed
Yeah, let's just
field goal, and
forget
now
about the
they're in
fact that I
great
missed
shape.
the
They'll start at the 38.
36-yarder.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Taylor. He's got it. The tight end, Allen. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Of course he won't, Nico.
On 3rd down, Taylor. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind, while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out? I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Nico, do you think it will be a snow day tomorrow, or what?
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Being chased out
Oh, wait,
left.
that is a great gap.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Dolphins have got it.
And Russell Wilson died.
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on.
Seriously.
Tucks it down,
He was
takes
having a
off,
great
picks up
drive,
good
too.
yardage. But in
That was
that
at least
portion of the field,
23
that close
yarder.
to the sideline,
Step out.
yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care.
Oh, wait.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Then it's
Oh, my God.
Clinton Dix with a pick. Allen, the intended receiver. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right
Nico, you
down
still
near the
here?
goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set,
Is that a high
ready for
point
whatever
pass?
they put out there.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On 2nd down, Wilson feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. A carry here for the big tight end. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach...
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Slant route, caught by Edelman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now Wilson on 1st down. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
This cost me a
This
timeout.
offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st down, Wilson. The grab made by Curse over the middle. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry-up. They go play action with Wilson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this is caught. It's Edelman. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we'll check in for the first time with an... All right, we will save the week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Out to kick is Janikowski. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Wilson now on 1st and 10. And this is caught by Curse. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10. On 1st down, Wilson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. A give to Howard, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Danico Autry is in on the stop. On 3rd down, this is Howard. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. On 1st down, it's Taylor. This one complete to Devin Funchess. Funchess is free. The 30, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devin Funchess, 75 yards. And the Dolphins are in for 6. Now Adam Gase has put a pair of fingers up in the air. His offense is going to go for 2. The gun, it's Taylor, and they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
On first down, they run with Howard, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
He'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason.
Back now in Miami. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Taylor will throw. All incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, it's Taylor again. Got a man, it's Brashad Perriman. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Brashad Perriman, an 80-yard touchdown, and the Dolphins head on to their lead. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
This one taken from the 7. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Out come the Titans now. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Forced out to his left. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. They go play action here on 1st down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Akeem Hicks in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Being chased out left. He finds Riddick complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play. Now Wilson throwing on first down. This is Riddick on the screen. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Now it's Wilson. He hits Riddick underneath. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now Wilson steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Play action. It's Wilson. And that's off the mark, incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. First throw now for the backup, McCown. Pushes him over. He leads this one for Howard. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. And now Jordan Howard slow to get to his feet, so they will stop play here. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. Here's McCown to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Theo Riddick taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out come the Dolphins now. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. A give to Elliott, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. They go to Elliott again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. On third down, Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. Clock running here under 90 seconds to go. Back to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Burton. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. They'll look to throw. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Back to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it third down. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry-up. He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Yeah, that's game, dude. It's game. I'm done. I lost.
Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan. Start your week by installing your game plan. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Well, playing the Browns. If I win this, I'm in the Super Bowl. Let's see. I made it against. Wait, I won by 3, but I played the Buccaneers and the Browns back to back.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl.
The football belongs to the Titans of Tennessee. First drive of the game. The football belongs to the Titans of Tennessee. First drive of the game. Let's get to it. Now Wilson on first down. Out to the flat for Reddick. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Von Miller with a big-time sack. Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. On third down, Cousins drops it off to Martin. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to... This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? Cousins from the gun on third. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings... On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Ha-ha, Clinton Dix there for the stop. They'll face a third down conversion attempt here, 3rd and 3. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover.
So this offense, they've made their way into the red zone now. They've got it a couple yards inside the 20 at the 18, 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
He had no doubt about it. I think he learned from...
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But it looked like the Titans were able to recover, and indeed they will keep possession of the ball. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. Now Wilson on second down. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Tavecchio puts this one through. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this 3rd down stop in the 3rd quarter? Cousins. They'll tussle for... And this is going to be caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was...
This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal. Back now here on EA Sports. This offense has been sustaining a nice, long, successful drive here. Now they're looking to finish it off. 1st and goal in the red zone. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing is Wilson, dancing to his left. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson to throw, escaping the pressure right. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Trey Burton. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Wilson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different. Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing. On the handoff, this is Howard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can. Time for a break. We're back to perhaps crown a champion after this. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. We've had some wild Super Bowl finishes recently. 49 in Arizona, 51 in Houston, now this one. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10. I would expect to see some pressure here. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's got Curse. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They go back to win it. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Tyler Kroft taking it in from a yard out. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. And oh, it's blocked. To Vecchio now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Alright, so I'm going to be commentating this last 1 minute and 20 seconds. Well, not really like commentating, but I'll be here.
Here's Cousins.
So you guys can hear my voice.
And completes it to Kirk over the middle. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Christian Kirk, 75 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, it could come back at you a long way.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Julian Edelman gets ready to take the field again here on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. They pitch out to Howard. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Seriously, why did that...
Throwing now is Wilson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
No, maybe I should just go back to not talking.
Von Miller in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Wilson. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. Now Wilson. And Edelman got a big game going. That's complete again. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Holy crap, dude. I swear.
Wilson to throw. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. He was looking for Julian.
I have time for one more shot at the end zone.
Second down.
From the 2.
Maybe some temptation here to try to go for the win, but I think you got to kick the field goal.
I agree totally. When you look at the...
Let's go, dude.
Yes. It's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done.
Yeah, I don't care that I missed that. I did it on purpose.
This late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right,
YMCA.
does it?
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out first and 10. One last shot now for Cousins. And it's incomplete. So they're
won the Super Bowl.
Empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And they're singing in the Music City. The Tennessee Titans are your Super Bowl champions.
Yay.
And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3.
Why would there be blood?
Now to say you're a Super Bowl champion, it's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely Do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way? Didn't have to face some adversity in the journey. And now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it.
Isn't this the
all
worst record
season,
team that's
they'll be
won the
signing
Super
their
Bowl?
autographs
I mean, I
with
was
Super Bowl
12-4.
champion underneath it.
Wasn't there an 8-8 team that won? Imagine the 7-9 Pride won. But see, look at this. This is like the Petey Piper's T-Series sub gap. I scored 19 in the final quarter. When I was down, what? I was down 10 to 19. So it was a 2-possession game, and I came back to 1. Win. God, I can't talk today. But, so yeah, boy. I was destined to lose that game.
The players on your quickly upgrade your team at the end of each. Scouting points are earned every
Alright,
week.
so I won
Use
the
all your
Super Bowl.
points, as a portion of the remaining
Yay.
points will be lost when you advance.
Wait, did I win that Dolphins game? Oh, that's the playoff schedule. Regular. Yeah. My first loss was against the Philadelphia Eagles. Bye week there. I lost 2 games in a row to finish off the season. I mean, I lost 2 games in a row to finish off the season. But yeah, that's the end of this video. See you guys. I know it was a live stream, but I said video. So yeah. And just know, if your team does bad, if your team is doing bad, just do a fantasy draft and they'll go 11-5 or 12-4.